We finally got the trailer for Wave 6 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass, and it releases next week. So, taking a look at all of these courses, how much have they changed from their previous appearance? Some seem to have significant changes, while others have smaller ones. But for now, let's take a look at all of the big changes that we can find so far. As a quick note to start, the two tourist city courses, Rome Avanti and Madrid Drive, like other city courses, are some sort of fusion of all of their variants. It's a bit hard to tell just how much though, so for the sake of this video, we'll be mostly focusing on the other courses rather than these two tour cities. But regardless, going in order, while at first we couldn't spot much of note here in Rome Avanti, there's actually something big in one of the screenshots. The rocky wrenches have been redesigned. No longer do they look like the Monty Moles with goggles. Instead, now they look like their original designs from Super Mario Bros. 3. Next up is GCN DK Mountain. The volcano has new lighting effects, making it appear more menacing. We can see the fire and lava in the face, making it glow a bright red. The barrel cannon is also no longer just floating at the side of the cliff like it was in Mario Kart Tour, and there were spectators near here too. Finally, these jumps down the mountain path are no longer wooden trick ramps, but instead more like small rocky cliffs. They do still work for tricks though. Next up is Wii Daisy Circuit. While we don't really get any new looks of the course here compared to the original teaser, we do know that there is some new trick ramp here right after the tunnel, and that there were new dash panels along the outer lane of this long turn around the lighthouse. So moving on to Tour Piranha Plant Cove. Like the Tour City tracks, this course seems to change with each lap. We can see elements of Piranha Plant Cove 1, 2, and 3 all from Tour. We suspected that when this course made it over to 8, it would get the city treatment, and it's great to see that that's actually the case. Next up, we move into the Spiny Shell Cup with Tour Madrid Drive. The only real notable change we can see here is that there are now dash panels inside the stadium. So let's move on to 3DS Rosalina's Ice World. The glow up really helped with this course, because the sky especially is beautiful. The look of the stars and the galaxies on top of the different planets from Super Mario Galaxy is really gorgeous. But anyway, there seems to be a big change here beyond the graphics. This clip with Peachette is an entirely new path near the final turn before the finish line. It doesn't replace the final turn though, as we can still see that part of the road off to the right. So could the branching paths from the cave section stay split until this point? Or is this a new shortcut, found by jumping into the pit near the final turn? Well, thanks to this shot from Nintendo Dream, we can see that it is indeed a shortcut over the pit. Next up is SNES Bowser Castle 3, which mostly takes the heavy redesign it got in Mario Kart Tour, much like the GBA courses. As expected, this early section that climbs up the lava is now an anti-gravity. There are also some new thwomps here near the finish line, with coins over their heads, which implies the ability to either glide, or likely jump over them from an earlier trick ramp or something. The final course here is Wii Rainbow Road, which is now in full anti-gravity. Surely, this will only add to the chaos. And notably, the jump ramps around these large holes are back too. They were missing when this course appeared in Tour, so it's nice to see them back. Okay, we're almost done here, but before we wrap up, let's talk about the characters, because we get a look at Pauline and Peachette's biker outfits, and they're different than the other characters. Peachette's is more like an adaptation of her normal outfit, with shorts and long boots rather than a dress, probably to make her more distinct from Peach's biker outfit. Pauline, on the other hand, is more notably different than Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina's. The main color is red, with white stripes and highlights, rather than a primarily white suit. She also doesn't have a scarf or gloves. And it may be a bit hard to see, but she might get a ponytail in this outfit as well. The shape of her hair looks to be different compared to when she's driving a cart, and if this is the case, this is the first time we've ever seen Pauline with a ponytail. And there you have it, the biggest changes we can find in the Wave 6 courses so far. Spot something we didn't mention? Make sure to let us know down below. We are very excited for these courses to release next week, so you can bet we'll be back with plenty of coverage when they do. So make sure to stay tuned to GameXplain for all sorts of videos when Wave 6 comes out. Until next time, farewell everyone.